Hello, my name is Nina McDermott. I am the Director of Licensing and Compliance for the DABC. I'm here today to talk to you about some of the legislative changes that happened in the 2018 general session. This segment is just a couple of highlights of some of the basic changes that went through. So the first point I want to discuss comes out of the Broobies case. That case was a situation where an establishment that had a liquor license showed an R-rated movie, and there were portions of it that violated the Attire and Conduct Act. So this legislative session, there's been some amendments to that act that have made it constitutional, both written and applied. What that means for you is that you can now show R-rated movies at any establishment that also has a liquor license. So the next point I want to discuss relates to a sale of a business. Situations where the stocks in your corporation are sold or the membership interests in your LLC. It used to be that the new owners had to file for a transfer within 30 days of that event. Otherwise, the license was automatically forfeited. There were some unforeseen circumstances, such as city business licensing, that were getting in the way of some people being able to meet that deadline, which could be devastating for business. So the legislature has made some adjustments. They have now extended the deadline to 60 days instead of the 30. And now, instead of automatically being forfeited if that deadline isn't met, our commission does have a little bit of discretion to determine whether or not that license should be forfeited. The third thing I want to talk about is the Responsible Alcohol Service Plan. In the 2017 general session, these plans became a requirement as part of both licensing and renewal of the license. As you can imagine, submitting the same plan over and over would be a burden both on you and on the department. Now that requirement's been lifted. It is no longer required as a condition of renewal. Instead, we'll review it as part of our annual audit. If a new change is made, please submit it to us. And unfortunately, if there is a violation, a new plan will need to be submitted to the department. The final thing I want to talk about relates to the bar license. These are the formal social club licenses that were renamed in the 2017 general session to a bar. Last year, you'll recall that they also had to put up a sign that said, "This is a bar, not a restaurant." It was causing a lot of confusion as to whether or not that bar actually sold food or not. And so as a result of industry asking for some modifications, the sign is still required, but it no longer has to say that it's not a restaurant. It just says, "This is a bar, no one under 21 is allowed." You may design your own sign. The sign does have to be 8.5 by 11. Otherwise, you're free to use whatever fonts you would like or any kind of design elements to make it fit your business. Those are some of the changes that happened in the 2018 general session. For a complete list of all of the changes, please visit our website. If you have any questions, please give us a call. We're here to serve you as a resource. We really do want to be here to help you stay in compliance and in business.